Hi, welcome back to our channel. Once again, I'm AJ, local realtor, Airbnb host with my wife, Christina. We wanted to get back on here. We just finished up our first full year, 2025, of managing and owning this short-term rental. So, Christina, what do we got?
Through the video, we are going to walk you through what made our decision on this condo, how we profited, how we maximized our stays, and how we brought the most to the bottom line. I can't wait to share with you a few tips and tricks on how you can do just the same in any short-term rental property.
Let us help you to do the same that we did to be successful in this industry. When starting to select what we were going to do and where we were going to manage the Airbnb, obviously we started to run and crunch our numbers, understand what the budget should look like. Ultimately, our top line revenue was the big factor because you can manage expenses, but what was that going to look like? In 2025, our first year, our top line was just about $53,000, which met and surpassed what our original goal was. On the expense side, we ran about 32, 33 on the internal. That includes our mortgage, which is our rent, everything that goes into that, our HOA fees, insurance, utilities, and cable, internet, and electricity. So that, all in all, we cleared about 20. Granted, there's some more external expenses that run into that, but I think that's pretty well for what we did the first year.
Our first year was made special through our guest reviews. They stated that we had fast and efficient communication, that our property was represented and in best itself through photos. We used professional photos on Airbnb, no iPhone photos, and then just our retention of cleanliness and our amenities that we offer. Through that, guests were able to experience what their stay would be like reading the reviews of our guests. That made our condo the most visible and the most booked.
Ultimately, one goal we go for is our communication. I know Christina and I are both on top of that all the time. We're not perfect, but we strive for it. But if we're communicating in a quick response like that, we know that our guests' needs and questions are being met.
And they appreciate it, and the reviews show it.
We talked about the financial numbers in 2025. What I wanted to do is bring you back real quick. Let's talk about how we selected this and what that looked for. Now, we were in a transition as a family in 2024 as I was changing careers, and I decided to enter the real estate world. But at the same time, we knew we wanted to get in the investment property. So we started looking for condos. We landed on a 1-in-1, knowing that the rentability percentage and occupancy percentage was higher normally. And that led us to be able to rent this essentially every weekend in the year. But we took the time, we dove in, we crunched the numbers. It's not cheap. The upfront cash and financial status isn't always short money. It takes a lot, and that allows you to get in here and turn that profit that we spoke about in the first year.
So in 2024, we decided on the North Shore Retreat. We selected this condo obviously for the view. It had the best view that we saw for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, and we dove right in. I had done a ton of research on the best linens, the best towels, the best cleaning supplies, the things we need to run this Airbnb. I had everything ready on the day of close, and the day of close wasn't easy. We closed at 10 a.m. that morning at our agent's office, and we came right here and dove in. We knew that we needed to take a lot of clutter out of this condo. We had walked through it multiple times prior to purchasing, so we wanted to really take a lot of things out and deep clean and then set up our new products. We were rented that day at 3 p.m., so it was a sprint. We came in, AJ got started on the internet, hooking all of the new amenities up, and we started shuffling things out and just deep cleaning, getting in this condo and getting to know it. Now we found a lot of hidden mistakes here, a lot of paint that wasn't done properly, a lot of dirty, a lot of grime, but we cleaned it all that day, got it ready for our first renters, and we were so excited. We were nervous, obviously. It is nerve-wracking. We were so excited to welcome those new renters. We kept most of the basic amenities and just added fresh linen, fresh towels, and a clean environment. With that, we were able to get our first months of positive reviews, all 5-star, which led us into Airbnb Superhost, which is a top monumental experience in the short-term rental world. Getting that first Superhost status, it's done quarterly. You have to have an average of 4.7 or higher in that quarter. So we were really racing to get those 10 reviews to make sure that we were able to do that. Now that was mid-September to the end of December. After that, we decided to shut down the condo and do a little facelift to make sure that it was something that we were proud to represent to our guests for 2025. With that facelift, we painted, we scraped popcorn ceilings. AJ and I were in here every chance we got. While working full-time jobs for me, we were in here every chance we got in order to make this condo the best it could be. Part of the renovation for us was really just brightening up the space. We bought this condo fully furnished, so we kept a lot of the furniture, which kept our expenses low on the purchase of it. And then we focused in on doing some updates that would just brighten and make the space feel clean. Now, during this, I wanted something that caught people's eye on pictures. So in Airbnb, you're flipping through, you're maybe looking at hundreds of condos throughout that time where you're figuring out what you're gonna book. Now, I wanted something that caught people's eye, so I decided on a stripe. And this stripe runs all the way from the living room into the bedroom. So I came in and I hand painted this all the way across. It's mostly level. And it runs into the bedroom where it has created kind of a headboard for us. Now, all of the pictures that you see in the condo are hand painted. I worked with a girl that loved to do art, so she did a lot of our painting, which was really fun, and collaboration between the two of us. A comment that we get often is how comfortable our bed is. I think a well-made bed and a comfortable stay go hand in hand. So for us, we started with a duvet and duvet covers. Now, with the amount that this condo turned over, the duvet and the duvet cover was a little tough. So we did switch to quilts, which we have gotten no complaints on. I think people still love it, but we have switched to quilts. But I think stacking a bed is super important. It makes you feel comfortable and cozy. And looking out at this view while you're in this king-size bed is one of the best things about the condo. One of Ensley and I's favorite things to do during the research process was go and find local businesses to partner with. Now, where did we find a lot of our local businesses?
At the farmer's market.
In Carolina Beach. It is every single Saturday just down by the lake. And we found some great folks down there. We got our coffee from there. Bill at Shipwreck Seasoning and Coffee. They are amazing. He roasts and packages in-house. So we pick this up about once a month, every couple months from him at the farmer's market, which is a little date for us to go down and grab these. But super great coffee packaged just for us and a specific label as well. Now, the second people we found is going to be Coastal Tides Soap and Candles. They make our soap that we provide to our guests. And again, these are just little amenities that we offer. Okay, my favorite amenity that we offer is going to be our candle and our scent. I partnered with Brooke at Coastal Candle Company to create a scent for us for the condo. The best experience is walking in and having a fresh scent and the place smell good. It's raved about on our reviews. We offer a reed diffuser, a linen spray in the condo, and then we send you home with your own little tin to remember your stay of Carolina Beach. If anything in this video interests you or you want just ideas on how to make your short-term rental more profitable, shoot us a message. I am always happy to chat and to talk about it. Our experience has been amazing, but not all experiences are like that. So let's walk through how to make your experience the best it can be.
And if you're looking to purchase or even inquire and understand what the financial side of a purchase of a short-term rental in the area is, please reach out. I have the numbers and I have the experience and would love to chat.
Thanks.
Have a good day.